I'm meaning to make this video as a way of communicating what language, qualities of consciousness, the conditioned mind, the preconditioned mind, just to be able to speak languages themselves, the nuanced quality, the little winks and the nods that are all included in the words. How to get a perspective, intelligence to even evaluate that. And that's what brought me to yoga in the first place, or at least the conceptual quality of trying to find a homeostasis in this physical form, this human form, a place that I could observe from. And I think that's the important part of this whole conversation that I continue to have with myself, is that point of attention. Now, the only thing that it still makes only sense to me, it has to be rooted in the biological form here, because otherwise it's just a dream again, So what does that look like? What does it look like in neurological pathways, for example? What does it look like in the biochemistry of the brain itself and the entire body? How does health and well-being, how does that translate? And all levels of this, and neurotransmitters, how does that, and how to get access to it. So that's the conversation that, that permeates everything is how is there a place to find a vantage point of just pure intelligence? And what would that look like? We have to assume that it's multidimensional. Beyond 3 and 4s here. Feels like, doesn't it? Perceptive quality, certainly can imagine it. Mathematically, I can understand it. So that being the case, the spectrum which we see and speak on, is so limited, like the Donald Trump thing, like it's almost hypnotic. The spectrum is so limited. So where, in what, there's a saying in the Tao that path that could be spoken of is not the path. And it's kind of like that, isn't it? It's because once I start using language to communicate, which again, is so conditioned, is so limited. Well, the idea is I want to examine that more. The point of intellectual intelligence, biological intelligence, that nexus point where those meet into a practical reality. Okay, keep up with this. I like to listen to myself sometimes too, just to understand what I'm saying. Thank you.